Okay, one.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Okay.
Look at that angle.
We have it too.
oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Have you ever considered acting? Or do
Yeah.
you act?
I don't act. I did once for Amazon. Like a
In a
commercial.
commercial?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a TV. You have a face that should be on TV. Or in the theaters or something like this. I'm for realsies.
Really?
Okay, everybody, welcome to That's Enough. I'm your host, Grace Ryder, the podcast where me and my guests overshare online. And today's guest, the freaking wonderful, amazing Aisha Rae.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. And wait, do you want to tell everybody that this is your first podcast?
This is you popping my cherry right now. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. And do you feel like comfortable? Is it like fun already? We just started.
I know. I feel like we've been talking for like 50 minutes already, so we're just gonna keep the roller coaster going.
We both got here crazy early.
I did walk in on you eating like a little ham and cheese biscuit, and you just slowly turned to me.
It was a side profile of me just putting a ham and cheese pretzel
Yes.
slider from Dunkin', and I go, oh,
It was kind of like minimal space, like back rooms, because the
This place
hallway
is-
was completely just like white.
yeah, this place is sort of liminal space for sure.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Regal Theaters. I feel like it's kind of
Yes.
scary. Have you been the one in Union Square?
I don't know. Have I? I'm looking at my boyfriend, and he's nodding.
He's saying yes.
He's saying yes.
Have you been to a 40X movie before?
No, I haven't. I wanted to go the one. What's the one where like is that where the seats move? Mm-hmm. There was a movie and it was like with sharks, and I wanted to go to the one.
Ooh, I saw Sonic 3 in there, and it made the movie. I would give it like 10 stars.
Can you remember a certain moment where like your seat was moving like at such a
Sure.
speed?
Well, they run fast, so whenever they run, you go like this. When they punch, there's like a thing in the back that goes like and like a thing. It kind of punches you.
Okay.
When there's gunshots, there's compressed air. Like when there's water, it squirts. Also, I love Shadow. Shadow. I was like the whole time.
Yes.
And it was really awesome. And yeah, you just shake, you move. When they fight, you get like jostled. It's awesome.
Have you been to? I mean, they're closing it down now, but it's like at Disney. It's like the butt. God, what
The
is
butt?
it? No. Okay. Well, there's like a show where like, you know, a Bug's Life.
Yes, familiar.
Okay. There's like a show, and you go into this theater, and they have like kind of like an interactive thing where you feel the ants moving beneath like your it's like that.
It's
right?
exactly that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done a similar one with Kung Fu Panda in Universal Studios. I've never been to Disney World actually.
Really?
I know.
I feel like you.
I feel like I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, and I really, really, really want to go. And question, I would love your opinion on this. Do you think it's good to go during a recession? I don't even know what it is, but people are saying like we're.
Recession.
I don't know. They're saying we're gonna like get in one or something.
Well, I mean,
Wait, this is a finance podcast now.
we're in the financial district.
Yeah, should we travel during recession?
Yeah, why not?
I just saw Lizzie's head just fall into her hands. Yeah, no, I just want to go soon, and I'm like, I feel like I should just bite the bullet and just like go, because me and my sister are always like, okay, we'll go during Halloween. And then we're like, well, no, let's go like September when all the kids are going back to school. And I'm like, but let's go for your birthday and drink around the world. So it's like, we never know when to go.
Yeah.
When have you gone?
Well, I kind of just went like at a random time in September for my best friend's birthday.
Okay.
And then I have an annual pass.
You do? Wait, to World or Land?
World. But it expires
really
in May,
awesome.
but it was for a year.
That's really awesome. How'd you get that? You just bought it? Or was it a gift?
What?
Was it a gift?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay. You purchased it with your own money.
I did.
With your adult money.
With my adult out of state. I'm not a Florida resident's money.
Which is, yeah, kind of crazy to get an annual like, were you planning on traveling a lot to
well, I was
Florida?
living there for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yes. And so I was like, well, it's 5:00. I need a drink. And I also want to go on the Haunted Mansion. So.
See, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If I lived in LA, Universal Studios, I'm getting a season pass and I'm eating dinner there every night.
I think it's fine in an enclosed space to get drunk with other adults in like a whimsy area like that. Like getting drunk, I feel, in New York is a little bit dangerous because if you take one wrong step, you're going to be hit by a car. But there it's like, okay, you're just going to run to like Alice in Wonderland.
Or like a Disney bounding couple.
Exactly. And they're going to be like, oh, do you want to go take some more shots with us in the back? And I'll be like,
Wait, so you've gotten drunk at Disney World multiple times? So just for the audience, how many times have you gotten drunk at Disney World?
Actually, it's only twice. Once
was it magical?
It was magical.
I need to go.
There's a certain part, it's at Epcot, and that's where people drink around the world.
Familiar.
And we did it for a birthday. And you start in Mexico, and then by the time you get around, everything gets really fuzzy that, like, you don't actually, like, I remember once I went there, and I went the opposite direction, and I did not recognize anything, because the last time I was there, you're so drunk that you don't recognize anything towards the end of that circle.
Right, yeah.
So I was
you're
like,
I've been here before?
I've been, like there was like a Winnie the Pooh thing. I'm like, I didn't see this before. And then I look at my camera roll, and I'm like standing next to Winnie, like,
you're like, hey, Winnie. And you're like, oh my gosh.
I've been here before.
Also, it's crazy expensive, no? Like, aren't the drinks like
they are
$20, which is comparable to New York. So it's like, if you're gonna do it, might as well go to Disney World.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait.
Why are we paying rent here when we can just be at Disney World?
Yeah. Well, the only problem is it's in Florida.
That's true.
And Florida's kind of weird.
It is. Like, I love watching body cam footage, and every case is in Florida.
You like the cop show? Or like on TikTok scrolling the body cam footage?
It started off brushing teeth. You're on TikTok, and now it's this morning I got ready with like someone hiding in a like a poster above a grocery store.
Whoa, like they were squatting in there? Like they lived there?
They were.
And what tipped people off to, I think there's someone in the poster above the grocery store?
Because they had someone go up there to repair the roof, and they noticed there was a cord going into like this like area, and they were like, there might be a dead body in here. So let's call the police.
Okay, yeah.
And they went up there, and there was a woman, and she was squatting. She's like,
wow,
I'll be out in 24 hours. They're like, no, you need to come out right now.
Guys, I need to gather my things. Also, my bias is showing, I thought it was a man. I honestly thought a man was living up there.
The door opened, I saw a woman. I'm like, what man put her in this situation to have to do this?
Yes. Because she would never do that on her own.
No.
Did she have like a nice little setup? Was it cozy and cute?
Not really. It was really dark.
What was the cord then?
It was for like the microwave. She had a microwave.
She had a microwave. Honestly, kind of nice setup. I mean, I guess it's sort of like living like above a Whole Foods type of vibe.
Yes.
Except you just have a microwave and you're behind a poster.
Yeah. But I love body cam footage. But you can always tell when someone is in Florida. Like, they don't have to say it. Like, the atmosphere is very, of course, this is like the Florida man that everyone talks about.
Yeah, it's a scary place, and sometimes what's it called? Oh, stereotypes are true.
Yes, no, I think it's real.
Sometimes stereotypes are true. Like, do you know that YouTuber like Danny Duncan? Remember him? He was like popping off when I was in high school. Oh, whoa. Hold up. He's still popping off. Whoa. Let me put some respect, I guess. He's from Florida, and he usually does a lot of stuff with like four-wheelers.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like that makes sense.
Do you still like watching four-wheeler things?
No, I was friends with a lot of like Hicks in high school.
Okay.
So they were like, oh, we love Danny Duncan. And I was like, okay, sure.
Sure, I guess we like Danny
and
Duncan.
And we were just like watching him like on like dirt bikes and stuff. And I was like, all right.
What like stuff did you watch when you were in high school?
Ooh. Okay, wait.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. Okay, wait. YouTube. Well, I mean, okay, sorry. Yeah, it was Shane Dawson.
No, because every time I see him on my For You page, I'm like, it's a mourning thing. It's kind of like when you have a family member who like went to jail. It's like,
it's like,
damn.
What could have been? Because me and my sister were obsessed with like, I remember like getting like, when he did the Jeffree Star thing, I went to my friend's house and we were like, after school, we're like, oh my God, the first episode. And we like watched it. And then my sister and I loved like the group with like Drew and Garrett.
Yes.
When they would like do haunted house stuff. Because like also I loved Ghost Adventures and like haunted stuff.
Yeah.
So love that they were doing that. He has 2 kids now.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy to me. But I guess like, what are you going to do? Just like stop living your life?
Yeah, I mean, what are the genders? Do you know?
I think they're twins.
Really? Gender twins.
Gender identical twin. I think they're boys.
Oh.
I believe so. Wow. 2 little boys. And I think they live in like, me actually still subscribe watching him like, and I think, they have like their dog, Bipsy, and their cat, blah, blah, do. I wonder if he outgrew like pissing in jugs though.
I feel like he might have just like handed it down.
Handed it to the kids?
I think so.
He's like, kids, don't even worry about it. You can still piss in jugs.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can piss in jugs now.
We all have one bathroom and there's 4 of us.
Yeah. No, they probably have more. I feel like I feel like even though he got like canceled, like I think he's still doing fine.
I think he's doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Well, should we get into like a little bit of oversharing though?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll start with mine because I would love your advice as someone in a happy relationship. If we can expose that.
Yes.
Wait, live on my podcast, am I the first to ever expose it?
That's actually, maybe.
No, you post about
I've been in a secret relationship. Live.
You've been in a secret relationship this whole time.
I've been in a secret relationship with a man.
Is that shocking for people or no?
Yes. It's shocking because when we announced that we were dating on Twitter they're both straight.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people think I'm lesbian.
Everyone thinks that I'm bisexual.
Yeah. God, and it sucks.
I know. Oh my God.
Fuck.
To be assumed queer. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. They think I'm cool. Fuck. And I'm gonna have to let them down. That's the thing that sucks about it is I'm like, no.
No, I do not have a sublet in New York City, and my hair is not dyed. It's natural.
No, I'm sorry, guys. Fuck. And this haircut does not mean anything.
That was me when I got a pixie cut and I dyed half of my hair white. And I was like, no, I am in fact interested in men.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I'm queer baiting hard.
No, yeah, that's true.
No, that was me. I did an open mic and I was like clocking this one person. We had the same haircut and I was like, we have the same haircut. And I go, what are your pronouns? And they go, they, them. And I go, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that getting this. I should have known. But I don't know, like I don't know. Gay people are awesome and they have cool style. Can I say that?
You're the first to say it.
Can I say that? Sorry.
I think you are.
Sorry, but I've been thinking I should grow this thing out. I do not want to mislead people anymore.
Is that the confession?
Oh, so no.
I know, we kept going on.
I know, sorry. My confession is I'm back on the apps. I'm back on Hingetron, which is my friend actually met her husband on there.
Really?
Yeah, she met her husband and they have a kid. I love saying that. I love telling people that. I really do. So I'm on Hinge, saw this guy. He has both nipples pierced. So that kind of scared me, but I was like, let's keep going. Then his one prompt was, bet you can't fart loud. So I thought, okay, well, if he's putting this on here, maybe he's silly and let's take a risk. I said, mine sound like rockets. Oh. And he goes, oh my God, this is like the first real response I've gotten. And I was like, oh, thank God that paid off. Oh my God. And then we were like talking some more and I was like, do you want to like go on a date? Let's go on a date. Let's go on a date.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, sure. Like, do you drive? He kept trying to like get me in his car. He was like, do you drive? And I was like, no, I don't drive. He's like, okay, well, I can drive and I can pick you up. And I was like, he lives in Staten Island too. Am I giving too much information away?
No.
Okay. Wait, this is what it's all about. Also his name and his address.
Yes.
Anyways, he was like, I could pick you up. And I was like, oh, that's like, you don't have to do that. Like we can meet somewhere in the middle. Yeah. And then he was like, okay, well, and I suggested Coney Island and Dave and Buster's as the first 2 dates. I was like, okay, first of all, I don't want to do a dinner because that's really scary to me.
Yeah.
But I'm really comfortable with playing the Luigi Mansion arcade game at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, exactly.
Or riding a coaster.
Right.
Coney Island.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, well, also I like going to abandoned buildings and taking pictures of graffiti. Do you want to do that? And I was like, did you just suggest to pick me up in your car, take me to an abandoned building and watch you take pictures of graffiti as our first date?
Perhaps he's going to ask you to like undress and also take pictures. Like we don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah. Or kill me.
Yeah.
So I replied, I was like, well, maybe we could get there. I'd prefer to go to a public place with like lots of people. Yeah. I said that and he was like, LMAO, I get that. I was like, I just like are men living in like a different, I mean, they are a reality. I'm like, why would you suggest that?
I don't know. You know,
that's scary.
That is scary. And that's why
abandoned building?
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And all my friends were like, you can't go. And I was like, obviously. Oh, well, first of all, I was also offended that all my friends thought I was stupid enough to go. They were like, Grace, you shouldn't go. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not going to go to an abandoned building.
We've already went over that. Let's address the fact that this man's insane. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry.
But I'm going to try.
Yeah.
I'll try the first date. We'll see. To be fair, I have 2 matches. It's him and some other guy. So I really...
What's the other guy?
I don't know. I think his name's like Greg or something. He seems nice too.
Okay. All right.
He seems nice too. But I'm a little worried about the other guy, but we'll see. We'll go to a public place and maybe I'll update the pod.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be back for the pod.
What? No. We go to Dave and Buster's.
Okay.
And as long as I do not get in his car.
Yes.
Maybe should I just not go on the date?
Oh, well, I don't know, man.
I've never been on a date, so I'm kind of like, I feel like I want to just do it to be like, okay, now I have the first date under the belt.
Yeah.
And if something silly happens.
Have you had your first kiss?
Oh my gosh, no.
Because that's the thing. You don't want to waste it on someone like that.
Oh, no. I think first kiss is going to come 3 months in. That's the other thing, too. I feel like I should put on there, I'm like a deeply Christian, which I'm not, but like just to set the expectations of, listen,
you know what?
Nothing's going to happen for a while.
Mormons kind of got something going on. You know, if they date for life, and a kiss is very serious. So, you know what?
Yeah, like stuff like that. I'm like, okay, listen, you're not really even going to get to touch me.
No.
For like, I'm not holding hands. Touching the thigh,
no.
A hug after the first date.
Side hug?
I barely even hug my friends as it is now, which I'm thinking maybe I should just do, but also then I'm like, maybe I just don't like hugging. Maybe, I don't know. It's 50, it says, I don't know.
I know, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, with the man situation.
Yeah. Yeah, but please tell me.
I've only been on one. For like my first date and my first kiss and my first boyfriend, it's all that guy.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, bless.
20 years old. First time I ever went on a date. First time.
Wait, and the success it happened.
I know.
Okay, so maybe I'll just like wait it out some more. Wait, who was the pursuer, if I may ask?
The pursuer?
Yeah, did you ask him out? Did he ask?
Okay, so it's 2021 and he's streaming on Twitch, which already is a scary statement.
Sure.
And at this time, I had my queer cut, pixie cut thing.
Wow.
So it was genuine.
Yes.
He saw me.
He saw through that.
Right.
And he saw through that.
He saw through it.
He saw through it, but it was also like, wait, she's fun.
She's kind of fun.
Wait, she's kind of fun.
A little edgy. I don't know if she's straight or she's into men, but I'll try.
Yeah.
And so I think he was, because one of my YouTube videos popped up on his page while he was streaming. And it was the one where I was talking about why I think it's okay to find Nick Wilde attractive.
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say, because after that he followed me, and then like 2 years later, like I kind of started getting the hint, like, oh,
2 years later.
Well, because he,
whoa, he'd been trying for 2 years.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, that's so sweet though. Honestly, I like that, because I'd rather like build a friendship and then be like, oh wait, I think there might be like some flirty. Because
I don't understand when people get into relationships and they like try to fix someone, when if you were approaching them as a friend, you wouldn't want to fix someone you want to be a friends with. Like you should have the same morals that you do with a romantic partner as well as your friends.
Right, where your friends, you kind of love them unconditionally, of like, they're kind of like goofy, but I still love them.
It's like you will go to date a man who's like pro-Trump, and it's like, what?
Where are you going to get with that?
Yeah, you can't change something like that.
No, you really cannot.
No.
You really cannot. And if he likes to take pictures in abandoned buildings of graffiti,
I don't think
you have to understand like that's him and that's what he likes.
I think he just...
And that's what I'm not trying to change that. I just don't want to be a part of that on the first date.
I don't know if you should go on this date.
This is true. This is true.
Because I think you need to find someone who would have been like suggesting very similar things. You want to go on a date with someone in an abandoned building when there is someone out there who wants to take you to Coney Island or Dave and Buster's. And this
is true.
The bar. Have you been to the barcade?
No, it sounds awesome. Tell me more about this.
It's literally just like an arcade, like bunch of like old retro arcade games, and you can get like a beer or like a little like margarita or something.
Well, you know me, my margaritas.
I know you. I watched the first episode.
Yes, which it's out now. Well, by the time this is here, this is going to be like freaking episode 400.
That's true.
So you guys will already know my love of margaritas.
Yes.
Wait, now tell us your overshare.
So I have to shave my armpits or else I will take tweezers to them. I have a huge hair plucking thing.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, like you like to pick that type of thing?
I like to tear skin.
Yep.
I like to
girl same.
pick, like I will take tweezers to my armpits.
That's kind of satisfying. I could see that.
I like when you can see like the white at the end of the hair, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. Have you seen those like things on TikTok?
Yes.
Where like the pick pad things?
Yes.
Have you tried?
Well, my boyfriend got me a keychain with like hairs for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, love is real.
I think love is
a hairy
real.
keychain.
Yes.
Wait, that's adorable. I love
know.
it. And you pick the hairs
Yes.
until they're all gone.
Yeah, so I'm saving it. I do it like maybe once a week. Some of them have 2 hairs in one.
Oh my gosh, jackpot.
I know.
Jackpot. Who made this? Who's the manufacturer of this?
I know. Every time I pull one, I feel like I took like 3 pickleback shots. It's amazing.
Really?
Oh, it's so satisfying. Yeah.
Tea.
So that's my
that's your overshare. You're
that is my
you're a
overshare.
picker.
Yes, I am a picker. I'm a terror. I'm a picker. I'm a biter.
Yeah, same. And I really feel like my number one thing is like, okay, when I was younger, I wanted to be an actress, but there was like a couple things holding me back. One, I was like, when do they fart? Because
yes,
is it when they take a break, or is it like, are they doing it like in the scene, like quietly, and like the mics don't pick it up? So I was always like, when am I going to be able to do that? Like, I don't understand. And then 2, I would watch like, you know when they do a close up and you can see their fingers? I'd always be like, I would always stare at their like fingers and stuff. And maybe it's because I already was like picking and was like, oh, people don't want to see my fingers.
Yes.
But like American pickers or like Pawn Stars, you know when they're like do the close up of looking at the thing, and I'm like, oh my God, they need a manicure. That was also what was holding me back from acting. But just so you guys know, like, don't let anything get in the way of your dreams.
No, yeah. I also, one thing that I find like something that holds me back from acting is that a camera will have to see my body from 360 all angles. And I have scoliosis, so there's like a hunchback if you're like right at the quarter over here, and it looks awful.
Really?
It does, but I'm okay with it.
I didn't even notice. Guess what?
Thanks.
But I guess I haven't seen you turned around yet. I've only seen the front.
I've only seen the front of you.
I've only seen the front of you.
Well, when I leave, you'll see and you go, ooh.
And I'll go, oh, wait, I do see it. Wait, I can tell.
Wait, I can tell.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yep. Have a nice day. Don't even like let that stop you. Because also, here's something crazy. You don't even have to watch the thing you're in.
Yes, I hear that a lot of actors don't even want. I feel like I'm a narcissist though. Like, I want to see myself.
Oh, no, I get that too.
Like, I spend all this time acting, and I want to see. Like, I want to see if I'm giving like 2021 lip syncing TikToker acting or like genuine Grammy Award winning.
Right, like the comparison of like, this is TikTok acting and this is real acting.
Yeah.
And you're like, where am I falling?
Right in between the cosplayer acting.
Oh my gosh, those cosplayers are amazing.
They are.
They move. Their movements are so beautiful. Did you ever do cosplay? You ever get in that?
I did.
You did?
I go to conventions all the time.
Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to go, but I've never, like, I think the only one I could have gone is maybe Midwest.
Yeah.
But I've never, when are there conventions in New York?
Anime NYC, it happens in the fall. We need to go. I went last year. Can we go?
Wait, yes,
we should go.
please.
I would love to go.
I really want to go to a convention.
It is a little smelly, but it's fun.
Sure. I mean, of course, that's going to happen.
Yeah. But
wait, did you go to the convention in cosplay?
Yeah, so I went as Mavis from Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
cute.
I know.
Wait, that's cute.
I love her so much.
Wait, now low-key, Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez are giving that in real life now.
You're right.
Like 100%. And that was not an original thought. I saw it in the comments of their video.
Oh,
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Wait, that's cute. Do you have any other plans? Like, what in the fall do you think you're like, wait, I kind of want to go as that?
I don't know. Like, you can like obviously dress up as like anything because it's anime NYC, but I went as non-anime character.
Sure, yeah.
So like, I would honestly love to go as like fuck ass Bob Snow White, like Rachel Zegler Snow White. I did see her like a couple days ago, and like my Bob was just like it was Snow Whiting Bob, and she was like the fuck ass Bob. I'm like, yes, the fuck ass Bob,
the fuck ass Bob.
Right.
Yes.
So,
oh, you totally could do Snow White.
I think it'd be sick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Who would you want to go as?
Snow White.
You could be anything.
Low key. Okay. First of all, this Halloween I was gonna go as the Baron from, Dune. You know the big guy.
Yeah.
But I was gonna go sexy Baron, so I was just gonna wear
Slutty
lingerie.
Baron.
Yeah, slutty Baron, and then bald cap.
Right.
But then I was like, okay, whatever. But this year I was like, wait. Or for like next Halloween, I was like, what if I did? Do you know Teto, the Utaloid or whatever, the Vocaloid girl?
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys. No, she's like a Vocaloid. I was like, what if I did a Vocaloid? Because I kind of want to be like, I want people to be like, oh my God, how do you even know what that is? Like, oh my God, I didn't even know Grace, you knew what that is. She goes, whatever. Where's my, I'll show you later. I'll show you Teto. But she's like a Vocaloid. You know Hatsune Miku?
Yeah.
She's that, but she has pink hair. And pigtails that are like curly like this.
Oh, maybe
she's
if I
30.
saw a photo, I would know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, just imagine Hatsune Miku pink and tight little. But anime, or maybe like, have you seen Hunter Schafer do Maka from Soul Eater?
Yes, that was so good.
Oh my god,
that was so good.
That was really good.
That was really good.
I was like, nothing ever can compare to that.
That is really good. I think the coolest cosplay I saw was Salad Fingers.
Yeah. Whoa, deep cut.
Salad Fingers.
I'm Rusty Spoons.
No, it was my first convention when I was like, I think 19. And I was just like walking around. There's Salad Fingers.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to do. I want to do like a deep cut where people are like, oh my god, is that Charlie the Unicorn?
Yeah.
Or like,
can we go Charlie and what's the brothers?
Bro, I don't even know the other names. Wait. Or like the orange people, like the squad, like the orange.
Annoying Orange
and the other ones.
Yes.
Wait, yeah, we got to think of a group.
Yes.
Shoot, I don't know. I'm honestly not watching that.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Much. Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Oh,
yes, I know that a little.
Yeah.
I thought you were just like, don't hug me. I'm really scared for what you're about to say right now.
I was like,
absolutely.
It's a hard one.
It is.
Because you want to get people's attention, but also you want to be true and you want to know.
And you kind of want to, and I feel like you want to be like, yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. I've definitely cosplayed characters that I don't know anything about. Luz
okay.
From the Owl House. I had no idea, but she was brown and she had short hair.
Oh, really? Oh, you didn't watch the show?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I thought you watched it.
No.
I think I watched it a little bit because, well, and this is going to be sort of strange because I mentioned I was straight, but there's some shows I only watch if I know there's a couple in it.
Yes,
oh my god, what's the one show with Dora?
I know
the He-Man show, but she's the girl.
How do I not know this? I know it in the back of my head. She's got like a ponytail.
Yup, and she can turn into something.
She-Ra.
She-Ra. Yes, I watched that because I saw a spoiler of like the end where she's like, I've always loved you. And I was like, well, I gotta watch 6 seasons of this.
Not literally.
It's like, I gotta watch the slow burn.
Me going through The Office just to see Jim and Pam. That's the only reason I watched it. Yeah.
Wait, really? Did you watch, like, were you spoiled that like they get together at the end and then you were like, well, I gotta figure this out?
Yeah.
What paid off? What do you think?
I think so. I didn't like when like they were almost gonna like split up. I was like,
in the later seasons where it's like, let's get divorced.
I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, no, that's not fun. Well, to be fair, the show lost steam at that point.
Yes.
At that point. Do you have like favorite like anime couples or like couples and things like this?
There's a romance anime. It's called Victoria. Oh god, no, it's not. It's Emma, Victorian romance, and it's like early 2000s, like horrible voice acting.
Okay.
Because I think it's like Americans trying to be British, but
okay.
I think it's really sweet. It's like this girl who's like a maid, and she is just like, she was raised by this other woman, and this guy comes in and like she needs new glasses. He's like buys her glasses. She's like, oh, I've always kind of wanted a handkerchief, and he just does everything to like.
Wait, is this the father?
No, sorry. There's a man her age. That's the romance.
Sure.
Yes.
So this guy's just like buying her stuff.
Yeah, literally. He's like,
She's like, I guess I kind of always wanted glasses. I don't know.
Let me find any way to provide for you.
Oh, okay. Wait, I like that.
Me too.
I like that.
I like that mentality.
And I feel like we should probably discuss this Nick Wilde thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like we are on the same wavelength there.
Yes.
And in doing some research on you, I saw you did like a tiers list.
I did.
Of cartoon boys.
Yes.
Who's your fave now, currently?
Oh God. I mean, forever.
And sorry if this is triggering for you to listen to. It doesn't even speak. It's totally fine.
Always at the top has been Toffee from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. It's like the cartoon.
Oh, who's that one?
It's a lizard.
Sure.
Yes,
sure.
So it was the cartoon that came out kind of when Gravity Falls was ending. It was supposed to be the new storyline show cartoon for Disney.
Yeah.
And the villain is this tall lizard in a suit, and he's voiced by Michael C. Hall. And
who's that?
I think he's from some sort of like, oh God, I can't remember names. He's from sort of show.
He's from this sort of show.
He's from a show where he plays like a villain. So he's got that really deep, rich villain voice.
Ooh,
and
I love that.
Me at 13, I was like,
you were like, oh my God, I love lizards.
Did
you get a lizard after that?
I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said you did. And I was like,
wish.
epic. No. Did you have any like freaky pets like that?
The way you look me down.
You have any freaky pets like that?
No,
not even a hamster.
No, I had a beta fish. I think is that a freaky pet?
Yeah, I would say that's like, that's like getting there.
Okay,
a beta fish. No puppies or kitties.
I had a dog.
Oh, yes. Puppy.
Yeah, little
name?
puppy. Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Yeah, she's dead now though.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah, I had 2 that died.
When?
Oh, like 2 years ago or 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, cancer in the face.
In the face.
And he lived way longer than he should have. Or we let him live way longer than he should have. And I was really mad at my mom. I was like, Mom, he is suffering. He is suffering. We need to put him down. And then he died in her arms on the way to that vet. So, and... Oh my God, wait. And then my other dog, I found out he died from Instagram. My dad posted a picture. So they were like, by the way, Tank was his name. They're both pugs. Tank was, he was, they were like, Grace, it's not looking good. He has diabetes. He's like slowly, like when he eats, he'll like eat and then like pass out. And I was like, okay. So they're like, be prepared. Like he might die. And I was like, oh, that's like really sad. And I was in Syracuse at the time. Hey, yo, represent. I'm wearing a Syracuse hoodie. So, and then my dad posts on Instagram, rest in peace, buddy. And I was like, I was looking at my phone and I was like, well, surely he's just prepping for when he will pass.
It was a draft accidentally sent.
Yeah, I was like, well, surely this should have stayed in the draft because no one warned me he's dead yet. So then I text our family group chat and I'm like, hey, dad posts like Tank died. Is he dead? And then my mom goes, oh, yeah. Molly, if you're reading this, Tank is dead. Because Molly was my sister. She's at work. So she didn't see the Instagram post. And I was like, and I was already having like a really shit day. And then it was also my coworker's birthday. So everyone's singing happy birthday. And I'm over there like, happy birthday to, and then I'm like trying to hold it back. And then my boss goes, oh my gosh, Grace, were you crying? And you know when someone asks, were you crying? And then you go, yes.
Yeah, literally.
I was like, so my dog died. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then we went back to making high school sketches.
So yeah, my childhood crush was a lizard from Star Versus.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
Next one.
Yeah. The next one. That's sort of the next one you have. Right. Yeah.
Oh, another animal.
Yeah, it's a lot of animals. But they're hot. Like, I don't know what it is. I get it.
I mean, like Nick Wilde, the other fox from Robin Hood, the wolf from Bad Guys.
Yep. No, when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh no, here we go again.
We went to see a movie and they had a short and he was there and I had to lock in. And my boyfriend was like, I don't think I should be here with you when the next movie comes out. Like, I don't want to be here.
And there's another coming out.
I know. He's like, I think you need to experience by yourself. I'm going to get jealous.
What is it about like wolves and foxes though? It's like, right. And I guess lizards for some women. Sorry. Whoa, that sounded... For some people, are like lizards. But I'm with you on the foxes and wolves 1,000%.
You'd think I'd like...
You know Beastars? I really, really, really... Have you seen that video essay about Beastars is gay? The gay reading of Beastars?
No.
You should watch it. Huh. It's like an hour, 2 hours. I really like it. Yeah. It's like, they say Lugoshi's gay and like, whatever. It's like all allegory for Lugoshi. Oh, was it Legoshi? Oh, sorry. I've only seen season 1, but then I watched, I know.
I like the deer.
Oh.
Louis?
Louis. Oh, yeah, Louis. Louis, I get that.
I think couples who are like 4'11" and like 6'5" love Beastars because it's literally Haru and Legoshi. Like the size difference.
Short queen, tall king.
Yeah.
Size difference, yeah.
Which
you're for? You don't really care.
I mean, like, to each their own. I'm just like, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's like, you like kids? Like, I have a friend, she looks very young, and she's like, I just have to, like, keep in mind, like, someone's attracted to me. Like, do they like kids?
Yeah. Are they a pedophile?
Yeah. Like, why do you like me? Are you into, like, little girls?
Me when I'm at the airport holding my, like, Build-A-Bear.
Yep. Oh, I saw that your Freddy Fazbear pillow pet, or was it Freddy?
I have a Freddy.
I clocked that.
I remember so much about
See, wait,
me.
I do have memory. Oh my gosh, yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. Are you seeing the Minecraft movie?
Yes, we have tickets. We're gonna go see it.
Yes. Is it a musical? I heard people say.
I heard it was
it's
a musical.
I
heard it was a musical.
I mean, you got Jack Black. You got to have some music.
And I heard there was a Technoblade tribute. Like, there's like a pig that like has his crown and stuff. So I'm excited.
Is that the one guy who died of cancer?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
So I
see, when I was in Minecraft YouTube, it was more Sky Does Minecraft and like Yogg's Cast.
Okay.
But I was, and also like Rooster Teeth, like those guys, like which now Rooster Teeth is no longer with us. Their company went under.
Oh my god!
Did you know this?
No, they sent me an email like 2 years ago about something.
Should have jumped on that.
I should have.
You should have. Well, you had the chance. Me and Julia went to be on Best Friends Today, their show. Literally after we left, the company went bankrupt. Or not. Sorry. Whoa. Not bankrupt. Me when I lie. I just lie. I do nothing but lie. They sold them or something, or Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers like owned them, and we were like, oh my god, we killed Rooster Teeth. But it was so crazy being there because like I watched it as a kid and I was like. I was like, what did they ask you to do? Was it like a show? Or
I
like...
don't remember. They asked me to like answer a few questions, and then I don't think I did.
Hey, just answer these questions.
Yeah, just answer a few questions for us. We're
like
interested.
To work for them, or at the time were you making videos? Oh yeah,
something like that. Yeah, and then I just completely. I did not even think about that until you brought it up. It was just like
it was just Rooster Teeth. I know, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame they're no more. Apparently, like, the guy who owns it, like, lives in a castle in, like, Scotland.
Oh.
Well, who owned it. And I was like, okay, wait. That's awesome.
You want to live in a castle?
No, I think right now my dream is 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment with my sister.
Yeah.
I think that's the ideal dream.
My dream is just to make rent, you know? To be a homeowner. It's literally, now it's just like, can I pay my rent?
Yeah. Do you have, like, a dream of, like, a beach house cabin? Anything like that?
I like the whole, like cartoon house aesthetic. So everything's like small, compact. Like I like when you walk in and it's like, am I in Minnie Mouse's house at Disneyland? I don't know.
Whoa. Okay. Well, you mean like kind of like the organized clutter?
Kind of, yeah.
It's like eclectic.
Yes.
But everything's kind of like.
Everything has its place.
Yeah, but it's small though.
I like a smaller house. I don't want like
tiny home.
I'm not a tiny home. I feel like. Maybe just a little bit bigger than that. I don't want a big house because I've always had a fear of someone coming in and killing me.
Yeah, that's a really common one.
That's a common one.
That's a common one.
We all share that at some point. But I want to live in a house where I can kind of see every room from if you're standing in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like you have awareness of everything.
You have all access points. You're like, okay, window, door, window.
Every fire exit is visible.
Yeah. So in case something happens, you can make a clean exit.
Yeah.
Well, that's very practical and smart.
Yeah. I think so.
And I agree with that 100%. I did have a tiny house phase where I was like, or like an RV phase where I was like, I'm going to live in an RV. Well, I even thought, oh my God, did I mention this on a podcast before? I think I did. Where I was like, wait, what if I just become a truck driver and have a truck driver podcast? Which still is a viable, like I could do that. I could still do that.
And then like as the years go on, you can visibly see the side of your face that's like hitting the sun get like more wrinkly.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That's really scary.
Yeah.
I wonder, I always think about that with pilots. Are they just caking on sunscreen? Or like,
where does the sun hit them?
Probably all over. Probably, I mean, they have like the whole thing.
Have you like, is the glass right here or is it more?
Well, I mean, it's gonna get you regardless.
Okay.
It's gonna get you regardless. The radiation.
Where's the glass coming from? That all determines everything. It doesn't.
Yeah, I think the radiation could just come in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because unless the plane is made of lead, but then that would not be good, and they're not doing that.
Are you putting on sunscreen when you go on a plane?
I really should, but usually the window's like closed.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Or I'm sitting in the aisle.
Yeah.
I feel like I like an aisle seat.
Yeah, because then it's like easy access to the bathroom. I can put my leg out.
Oh, I never do that. I'm scared.
Well, I do this where I have my leg crossed. I never go like this because I don't want to trip someone.
Sure. I can't really do that because it's like, I feel like it's just like too much work. So normally when I'm on a plane, I'm sort of...
Oh, upright.
I'm like completely upright. And then also a thing I do is these muscles, like after I'm in a flight, I'm literally shaking because normally I like to sit with like a little bit of man spreading.
Right.
But I'm not that small and, I don't want to touch the person next to me. So I'm literally locked in tight.
Oh my God, the most expensive
the whole time.
Pilates class of your life is in the air and it's just you like clenching.
Yes, I'm like clenching the whole time and then I'll like look in there, I'm like shaking, but it's all, and it's selfless because I'm doing it all for the comfort of the person next to me.
Yeah, are you someone who like lets the middle seat person have both armrests?
Of course.
Exactly.
Of course, because what am I doing? Like if I'm in the aisle, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, for podcast listeners, I'm over there. And if I'm for podcast listeners, it is a podcast. For the people listening to this on the podcast, and if I'm on the window, I'm leaning up against that thing.
No, yeah.
If I'm in the middle, I'm rarely in the middle. If I'm in the middle, I'm like with my family, and then I'm like, don't even care.
I've had some horrible like plane experiences in the sense of in the middle seat because you're
alone.
Hit with both. Yeah, because I fly alone a lot because
Yeah.
I go visit my family in Arizona, but like. I think there's a respectable time and place to let a fart out. If you know, like how much ground it's gonna cover, you have to excuse yourself to go to the bathroom.
I agree. I have yet to fart on a plane. I'm
Ever?
50% sure.
50%?
I'm 50-50. I mean, if I was asleep,
Yes.
that
You can't control it.
can't control that.
No.
But I've flown a lot and I've never been in the bathroom of a plane.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Not worth it?
I have to admit I don't sometimes. I use the sanitizer in my bag after. I don't use the water. I don't wash my hands.
Okay.
Because I've heard that the water there is really disgusting.
Really?
In the like when you're washing your hands.
Why? Like what is it?
I don't know, but I've just seen people on TikTok being like, me taking all of my information from TikTok.
Don't
I've
even
heard.
safe space.
Safe space. I'm sure it is clean. But if I don't feel comfortable washing my face in the water, I'm not going to use my hands because I would never do skincare in the airplane bathroom.
That's a good point.
Well,
see, knowing that, I also from TikTok learned that those like Coca-Cola machines where you can press and they have like 50 options. I learned that those tubes, disgusting.
Yeah.
But me, I'm drinking that Diet Coke. I literally do not care.
Let me get Fanta and a little bit of Sprite.
Yeah, Fanta and a little bit of Sprite just to make it a little crispy.
Yeah.
I literally do not care. So maybe I should like wash my face in the Diet Coke.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Okay, wait, I'm doing that. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, I have to say this really quick because, oh my God, I just remembered it and it literally made me want to vomit. I hosted someone's show. I'll not say her name out of respect because... no. But I hosted it, and so I'm kind of new to like stand up and doing live comedy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm hosting it. I'll wing it. I'll wing this thing.
Yeah.
Get up there. Bomb. It was the worst. Well, first of all, I didn't have any material, and I kept making eye contact with this guy who was just looking at me like this. I was literally like, oh my God. And I feel like everybody should go up to a stand-up show and bomb once in their life because it makes you realize like it's okay and like life goes on and it's not the worst thing that can happen. But in the moment I was like, oh my God. And then of course afterwards you're going up to people like, oh my God, this audience, can you, oh my God. And you're asking people, you're like, no, normally. And the one guy was like, hey, what happened? Like your videos are really funny.
What happened up there?
Yeah. He was like, did you do a lot of stand-up? And I was like, no. I was like, no, I don't. And lesson learned, prepare.
Yeah.
Lesson learned, prepare.
Great.
Do you do any comedy stuff?
I don't do stand-up, but I did go see Connor O'Malley recently.
Oh my God, shut up.
Really?
I love Connor.
He was amazing.
Oh my God,
He was amazing.
I have a proposal for you that I will not address on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I will ask you something afterwards.
Put a little sticky note in there.
Well, I mean, well, because it's like an idea. It's not weird. Okay, the people over there are making it think it's weird. It's not weird. Love Connor. I've never seen him live. How was that?
He was incredible. We went, me and Weston, I got tickets for us for Christmas in Phoenix. And so in Arizona, we've got these Waymo cars. They're self-driving cars.
Oh, I've heard of these.
They've been around since 2018. And so...
Whoa, I did not know that.
Like, me at 16, seeing no one, like, driving this car, I'm like... I feel like this is just a little early.
Yeah, 2018 for sure.
But anyway,
world was not ready for that.
Connor came in and he immediately screamed into the microphone like, "Fuck California! You let their Waymos come here and do all this shit to these people."
Yes,
he was great.
Oh wait, I love that. I literally love that. Have you seen Rap World?
No.
Oh, watch Rap World.
Okay.
Watch it. It's like a found footage, film of them making a rap album in. Oh, I forget the name of the town, but I don't know. It's just like friends making a rap album. And it's like every time they're about to make the rap album, they're like, wait, let's go smoke weed. And then they smoke weed. And then they're like, wait, let's go to this party. And like, they just keep not. And I was like, this is literally what it's like to be a creative. You're like, okay, let's do the thing. And then you're like,
all this experience is not giving me any creative fuel that I was hoping for.
Yeah. You're like, okay, let's go to a bar or something and like hang out. Like, let's not do that. Highly recommend.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Highly recommend you check that out.
But yeah, when I saw Connor, I was like, I might be able to do this. But
you probably could.
I don't think I'd be good at crowd work.
And that's totally fine because this new wave of comics doing crowd work.
That's true.
That's not comedy. It is sort of comedy. It totally is. But you don't have to do that.
That's true.
I'm learning comedy is you can literally do anything you want other than not be prepared. Be prepared.
Yeah.
Unless it's improv, but even improv people are prepared and know how to do improv.
Yeah.
So like, I think you totally could.
Like they took like an improv class in college. They were part of their college improv group. Yeah. And then they went to do it.
Yes. Or like actively taking classes and they know the structure of like, they know the stuff. Like the yes and of it all. I mean, that's pretty much the only rule.
Yeah.
And like, just don't be like a dick to your friend.
Yeah, true.
Just be a good person.
And also don't make pronoun jokes. That's not going to land very well.
Yeah, pronoun jokes. I mean, depending on the club you're in, it could kill.
Yeah.
It could kill. But if you're performing in Brooklyn, keep the pronouns out of it.
Yeah.
Keep the pronouns out of it.
Yeah. Don't mention
unless the person you're asking is they, them.
Right.
Because I did do that.
That's
I realized as you're saying that, I actually did do that. But it was funny because I was like, this is a gay haircut.
Exactly. Well, when we went...
Sure. Yeah, when you went, Bye, gay haircut. Okay. Sorry. Nobody's a cool haircut and I wanted it.
I got the queer moment.
And I got it cut from a non-binary person.
Did they ask like if they could touch you and like what your pronouns were before they cut your hair?
Oh wait, I made that video. I forgot.
You did?
Well, but we were parodying that.
Oh, okay.
Of like, they were like, "Can I put my fingers in your mouth?" And I was like,
"I saw." Never mind. I did. See
that
and
one. I was like, "No." And they were like, "Okay," and they kept trying to put their fingers. That was the person who cut my hair.
That's great.
Mattia. Shout out. Go get your cuts. Anyways, I'm so sorry. What were you saying?
I don't actually remember.
Fuck. Play the clip back. When you were Connor O'Malley.
Oh, when
we gotta get to this.
Well, the guy who's making
the pronouns and things.
The guy who's making the pronoun joke was like straight man.
Oh, was this his opener?
Yeah, his opener.
Oh, okay,
he had great material, but that one, everyone was like,
yeah, sometimes it can be like that.
Yeah. sometimes it do be like
sometimes
that.
You say a joke that just puts off everybody.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, I don't.
How many like stand-up things have you done?
Only like a couple. I've done like character stuff.
Yeah.
But no like proper like stand-up.
Do you remember like a moment where you just really got the audience going?
Probably. I do this like very physical bit where I have guns for tits and they really like that.
Yeah.
They really like that. So I'll be like, so basically the character is bodyguard who has guns for tits, and then I shoot my gun. So I'll like do that, and then at the end I go, and there's also sort of like an interpersonal relationship going on with me and the person I'm like protecting as the bodyguard, where we're like having an affair.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, we can't keep seeing each other. And then I'll be like, look out. And then I'll do the boob thing. And then at the end, the sort of twist of it is I go, let's keep this relationship professional. And then I go, you're wanted in the Oval Office, Madam President. Put the glasses on and I walk off stage. People lose their mind because gay female president.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so I think they really love that one.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I'd be clapping too.
And sometimes I think it's a crutch because I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. And then when you're up there with this, when you're doing stand up, it's like,
yeah,
it's just a microphone.
Yeah. A stool and a water bottle and a microphone.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like you'd be really good at it. I feel like you have like a sort of, like you write in your videos, you know?
Do. I have everything planned in a Google Doc, usually like clips and stuff.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wait, for YouTube or for TikTok?
Both, you know?
Really? You're Google Docing your talks?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm Google Docing my talks.
You're Google Docing your talks.
Yeah.
That's okay. So
sometimes
wow. That's
like
good.
Sometimes like I will think of something and say it, and then I'll just keep saying it over and over until I get the wording right. That's more for TikTok. Yeah. For YouTube, I have such a time.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
I hate looking at the camera.
Really?
Yeah. Like there's one right there. I don't want to look at it.
Oh, really? I'm throwing gym looks. I love throwing gym looks to the camera. Hey, yo, Q's represent. You know, stuff like that. I think you'd be good. Give it a little shot, skis, if you want to. If you don't want to,
you'll be my opener.
Okay. Wait, say less. I mean, I have a show on April 22nd.
I'll be your opener.
Do you want to come and be on it?
Really?
I mean, you could. If you want to. We don't have to discuss.
I mean,
by the time this airs, guys, you missed it. You missed it.
Yeah, already would have happened.
It probably already would have happened.
You should have seen my bit about the Mormons.
Yeah. Oh my God, it killed.
It went great.
It went great.
A few people walked out, but that's okay.
And they were Mormon.
And they were missionaries serving their mission in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Imagine that instead of like getting somewhere like somewhere cool.
My friend went to Hawaii. It was
Mormon.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you mentioned Mormons a lot. Are you Mormon yourself or have Mormon friends?
I went to a ballet school in Gilbert, and that's the hub for Mormons in Arizona. So everyone I know is pregnant.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Pregnant and Mormon.
Yes. Child bride at 21.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so one of my friends went to Hawaii, and then one went to Illinois. I'm like, that sucks.
That really
That sucks.
That also, I'm like, because my friends were like really Christian. I'm like, why are they not doing mission trips just like right across the street? Like just go across the street.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta go to Africa?
I know.
I'm like, you have to go to Africa? There's people here.
There's people here.
That need to be saved.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We can get more into religion later. But thank you so much for being on the pod.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, this was a blast and a half.
I know.
Have I said that before?
My first experience was great. It lasted 40 minutes and just...
I know. Yeah. I mean, that's how I do it. Yeah. 40 minutes.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to promote to the peoples where they can find you on your socials and things?
I'm on TikTok and YouTube. All you gotta look up is Aisha Rae. And I did by this time get my degree in art studies. So please hire me.
Yes.
If anyone out there needs anyone to tell them about the Caryatid sisters in Athens, Greece, I'll tell you.
Wow. And see, I don't even know what that is.
That's why you should hire me to be your art consultant.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait, what is this again? Yeah. And you're like that. I'm like, yeah. And then I just give you money.
The sixth one, of course.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for being on the pod.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, that's enough.